Hello everybody and welcome back to Vanilla Minecraft. Welcome actually to the episode 2 of the Vanilla season. Last time we started off in a rather crazy world gen with burning villages, cold temps, and a little bit of everything else. And today we're picking up right back from where we left off last episode, in front of this little dock here, as you can see in the pause menu. And we're gonna go out exploring into the aquatic lands, as you see there. So, let's get started. I did change the volume a little bit, so hopefully you'll be able to hear the game a little better, or my ramblings. So, just let me know what you think of the audio and stuff in the comments. But today we're just gonna explore this wild ocean part and just see what the heck the game has to offer. So there's the village we just left from. This is the coastline of where everyone is. And is that magma down there? Okay, we're already off to a odd start. There's the taiga and stuff that we came from at the start of episode 1. Can't say I miss it. What the hell is sandstone doing over there for? That's weird. Okay. Ignoring the oddities. We have those. Honestly, exploring this little coastline area isn't too bad. Because it is showing us some rather interesting world gen. We have this little, I can only describe as a forest island of sorts? I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, that's definitely where we started. Right, that cold area. And I just stumbled upon a shipwreck. Okay. It's safe to say I didn't have this on my bingo card today. And of course I don't really have too many items to work with in terms of that. Okay. That's not terrible. Okay, let's see if we can patch up this that way the water can stop pouring in. And at least somewhat. Okay. This doesn't really help us all that much, but hey, at least I had the right idea. Okay. Alright, I forgot wrong crafted tables long. Don't ask me how I forgot, but I did. I mean, if nothing else, we can at least try to drain this area a little bit, so that way it can be a little drier. But we are dealing with water source blocks, so who really knows? I don't. In case you're wondering, why are you focusing so long on a shipwreck? Trust me, even I don't know. It's just something about this ship that just kind of drew me to it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured would be the case. There's just source blocks on source blocks. A little bit of source blockception, if you will. At least we can patch up a good excuse me. At least we can patch up a good chunk of the source blocks. You know what would be really good to find? Sponges. So that way we can actually do that. But as far as I'm aware, we can't get that unless we go to an ocean monument, and we are definitely not ready for an ocean monument. Not even close. So I guess that's not an option. Great. Okay, I guess I shouldn't be messing around too much with this anyway. Right, it doesn't look like there's really much of anything else. So, sorry for wasting so much time on that, but let's move on. And the sun's already starting to set. Great. I don't know if that's considered desert or if it's just its own little island. Okay, so we have another taiga biome here. Is that a pillager outpost? I'm pretty sure it's a pillager outpost. It is. Okay, let's not pick any unnecessary fights for right now. Well, first of all, it's only episode 2, and second of all, we don't exactly have the best gear to take them on. And thirdly, we're gonna be outnumbered. No matter what we do, so yeah, how about we don't? And yeah, the sun is setting behind me. Oh, hello there. Okay, this is a weird beach area. Okay then. Well, with the sun setting, we can't really do too much right now anyway, so... for now, I suppose we'll just set up camp close to where we left the boat and just... yeah, just sleep out the night. Yeah, sorry. Oh, you can't sleep at night, but we won't tell you when night is. That's not very nice of you, game. There we go. Okay, let's continue on our little aquatic exploration. There's a lot of fish here. Okay, so before we get off this island, this poor birch log. Okay, now we can move on, and we have another little island off this way. That's kind of odd, but okay. Okay. What's with all this? Okay. Apparently this one wants to just hop around like crazy. Okay. Anyways, let's move on here. Squid. I don't know what I'm specifically looking for. I'm just travel along and just hope for the best, really. If we find a good place to set up shop for a while, that's perfectly fine. And if not, oh well. Okay. I thought I saw something under the water, but I guess my eyes were playing tricks on me. Oh no, my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. That's another shipwreck. That's another shipwreck just chilling out in the middle of the ocean. Unfortunately, it's too far. Unfortunately, it's too far underwater for me to safely explore it, but... okay, what the hell's going on there? Okay. What is with all the taiga? Okay. What in the holy hell is that mountain? In fact, it's not even a mountain. It's more like a spire. And of course it's in the taiga, so screw me, I guess, but what in the world? It even has lava pouring out the side? It has lava pouring out the side too? What in the hell? This seed is weird. This seed is W-E-I-R-D. It is weird. Absolutely weird. And what's with the mossy cobblestone? That's a little weird. Also, is it just me, or is this taiga? Does this taiga have a lot bigger trees than usual? No, it's just me. It just looked like it was a 2x2. Oh, goody, more ice planes! Yay! Hey, because what we need more of is ice. Yeah, thanks, game. Can I just say say I really, really, really do not like this world gen. And like, why is there so much cold? Like, I don't think I've even seen like a savanna or proper desert or anything. It's just been cold biomes. Like I like the winter. Don't get me wrong. I am a winter kind of girl, but this is ridiculous. Absolutely incredible how the world gen has operated. These just remind me of this just reminds me of icebergs on top of icebergs. Bergs just all over the place. And there's even magma and stuff scattered around down below as well. Oh, so not only is this a weird world gen, but weird world gen has more weird world gen. I don't know how to really describe it. Okay, what is going on over here? Is this supposed to be a mushroom island? Just a small mushroom island? Yeah, this is supposed to be like a mushroom island, but it is rather small. Well, that sucks. At least we have plenty of mushrooms, I guess. Okay. This is just weird. It's like the world's smallest mushroom island. Ow. I forgot where the stem was. Well, if we ever needed an excuse to have mushroom soup, well, we just found it. That's weird. Okay, anyways, moving on. What is going on there? I was just talking about an ocean monument just a little while ago, and lo and behold, we find one. Lo and behold, we find one. Unbelievable. That is wild. Okay, so is there any actual, honest to goodness, land? Or are we just... I mean, Minecraft is all about exploration, but this seems a little silly. What the fuck? So we have a ruined nether portal there, and then another ocean monument. And then I think that's the entrance to a trial chamber too, one of the new features in recent Minecraft. What is this world gen? And the sun setting, right. So if we don't find any decent land anytime soon, this might turn into a nighttime episode where we have to spend part of the night literally traversing around at night, which is not ideal. There's another monument. What the hell? I'm at a loss for words. It looks like that's another shipwreck thing? I don't know. All I do know is this island might not be ideal, but you're certainly not going to hear me complain because this actually gives us a good chance to skip the night. How fitting is that we just lay down and look right at the sun. If this were real life, that would be a really bad idea. But it isn't, thankfully, so we get to play on. Alrighty, now that we use this as a pit stop, let's move on. And of course, a short while after that, we find more legitimate ground. And this actually looks somewhat promising. Because look at that, it's a plains biome, I believe. And then we have more stuff. Plains to the left, plains to the right. Alright, so it does look like we finally found some semblance of normal world gen. And which is something. Something good, but it certainly is something. Oh, hello there. Really? Only two pieces of iron? Really? Why were there so many slabs in that? I don't really understand that, but okay. Excuse me. Okay, that should help with our inventory issue. At least for now. But I do find it kind of ridiculous there was only two pieces of iron there. Like, really? In the next update, apparently copper's getting an update, so getting this copper now might help us in 1.21.9, but for now, nothing we can really do about that. Well, this is a perfect place to park our boat right now. And right next to some iron, too. Perfect. Okay, that's better. While that's cooking, we might as well get some of this coal that's just laying about. Okay, this is a pretty solid amount of coal. We do need it for our furnace, so a little bit of extra fuel never hurt no one. Okay. That's much better. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're actually doing pretty well. We're kitted out with some good stuff. Now then, time to climb this little, we should call it mountain. I wouldn't classify it as a mountain, but alright, we're climbing it. Okay. Okay. Now that is what we call hitting the jackpot. An actual, mild, honest to goodness climate. I mean, just look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Sorry, piggies, we need to. And the good news is, at least we don't have to kill the sheep. We can just go snip. Just carefully make our way back down. And there we go. There we go. Let's move our boat a little bit further along. And yeah, there's that. So yeah, there's our boat. Although to be honest, I don't know why I did this. Don't know why I did it with the boat. Instead, I could just make a birch boat. Why birch, you may ask? Why not? Okay, so now we can actually get into this new meadow area. Don't know why I had to make it so, I don't know why I had to make it so epic there. Now we just swim and make our way across. We don't need that much wool, but I'm just doing it anyway because I can. Plus, you never know if we need the extra wool for stuff later, so. What more do you want? There we go. So now we can actually like do some stuff. Okay, so let's get some stuff cooking. Make another furnace. Let's double up on the amount of stuff we can do. And just let them cook. This will at least give us a little base to work out of, for now at least. If I use some of the oak wood that we got from earlier, we can and at least make this look a little bit more presentable, I guess you could say. I don't know. Let's just have ourselves a little area right there. Beautiful. Like Christmas. That's better. Now we can. Now we have a place to put our crap. Now we can smelt some of that down. We don't really need that. We don't need wheat seeds quite yet. Don't need snowballs. White wool, we can put away brown. There's that. We can put the black wool away as well. And yeah, there's not much else for now. Yeah, we just I'll have at least somewhat around the general area. Area like that, so that way we can do our thing. There we go. Alrighty. If we can get some. Okay. Well, I couldn't have picked a better spot because that leads just straight down. Okay, that should be enough extra wood for now. That's better. It's not a particularly pretty base, but it will do for our purposes for now. And that's the most important part. There! Now it doesn't look like a ramshackle hut. Sorry, Mr. Cow. Oh, good. Well, I was waiting for our well, it was only a matter of time before we got our first rain. And as you can see, it is coming down thick. Also, I'm pretty sure this is a new update. They made the rain look a lot more... What's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, realistic. Either because I haven't played single player Minecraft in a long time. I don't know. All I do know is that by at least making sure that the general area around our bases is at least decently lit up, will be fine. Also, I don't know what it is about rain, but rain makes my eyes water something fierce. That's a lot of iron. That's a lot, not iron. That's a lot of copper. It also, rain also makes it a lot harder to tell what time of day it is, which is not great. But yeah, like I said just moments ago, I don't know what it is about rain, but it always makes my eyes water. I don't know why. And that's another weird looking mountain range off to that way. Okay. This world gen has been just plain crazy. I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting a little bit with the whole rain thing, but I suppose that is the question of the day. Have your eyes watered because of the rain, or is it just me thing? I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section down below. There. At least that way now it looks more coherent. Okay, so now I just need 2 more on that side. That's better. Okay, so I don't see any difference with the light level yet, so it's not quite right sunset yet, but I guess we should prepare just in case. We're just gonna need a bit more oak to at least make the roof a little bit more complete looking. But I kind of figured that the rain would come eventually. I just didn't think it would come on episode frickin' 2 of all. I just didn't think it would come on episode 2, but I suppose it is fitting for a more aquatic themed episode. And at least the good news about the rain is that it does allow us to sleep a little earlier, so you're not going to hear me complain too much. But there we go. It's not the prettiest base in the world, but we're just going to have to make it work. There we go. That's better. And now we can just put our stuff back. And there we go. Beautiful. Thank you, sheepies. But on that note, I believe that will do it for today's episode. So, it's kind of crazy how our world has generated so far with shipwrecks, lots of ocean monuments and other monuments, and of course some of the crazy stuff that we've seen with the cliffs and stuff. But at least now, next episode, we found a decent place where we could start doing some more proper mining, try to get some better resources, and just try to build up our base somewhat in this little forested area. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching. And if you like this video, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the bell if you want to keep up to date with the series. And comment down below if you have something on your mind. But in any case, I will see you all in the next video. Ciao.